Peace, beautiful souls. Welcome to this transformational masterclass that uncovers one of the most misunderstood yet foundational truths about how we create the life we love and the life we desire. It is not enough to visualize or hope if we do not understand the internal ecosystem of our bodies, our minds, and our energy, also known as our aura, our bioelectromagnetic field. We will always self sabotage our efforts unconsciously. This Divine Design Master Series is the proven formula to manifest love, extra income, whatever you desire, romance, healthier relationships, more opportunities, as well as alignment with your desired experiences. So, this is also scientifically, metaphysically, and spiritually a master series for self mastery and magnetism. So, the overview of this series will be taught over multiple sessions in, you guessed, ATM Mentorship Community beginning July 2025. Each of these master lessons offer a step-by-step, deeply rooted explanations, scientific backing, metaphysical truths, and proven practical applications with additional bonus exercises so you can cultivate what you've learned. It also reveals how these principles are already being used unconsciously by the by the wealthy, the successful, anyone you see that is living their best lives, and how you too can do the very same thing with precise intention. So, no matter what you desire to experience, I can absolutely help you manifest it if you're willing, as long as you are committed to doing the work with me. You can join me while I am live for additional help, teachings, techniques, and resources. Again, welcome to this transformational masterclass that uncovers some of the most misunderstood yet foundational truths about how we manifest the life we desire. Again, it is not enough to visualize or hope. We must understand the internal ecosystem of our mind, body, and energy, or else we will sabotage our efforts. Boundless gratitude for granting me the honor of joining you on your journey to mastering self and to reshaping your reality, the reality that you choose to live. This masterclass goes beyond popular manifesting trends and spiritual catchphrases, which many of us know all too well. We will journey into the core interplay between what you desire and the path you're going to take to achieve it. So now, this is what you need to know before we begin. You need to know your design. How can you create something if you do not understand that something or that someone? Your body just isn't a body. Your body is an energetic broadcasting system. Your subconscious is the operating system. Your emotions are the command signals, and your brain chemistry are the messengers. And your conscious awareness is the GPS to get you to whatever destination you choose to visit. If you truly want to create what you desire to experience and on purpose, not out of fear, not out of lack, and definitely not from trauma, you must become a master regulator of certain principles that I'm going to be teaching in this master series. In this series, I'll also reveal to you what these systems are and how you can manipulate them to serve you. Now, don't misunderstand me when I say manipulation. Oftentimes we misunderstand and get a misguided communication as far as what terms mean. Healthy communication, comprehensive communication without comprehension, which means understanding what you are reading, what you are learning, will ultimately default in you not meeting your target goals. This is a scientific, metaphysical, and spiritual master series for mastery in magnetism. So, why are these master classes important? Why did I specifically tailor made design them just for you to reach your goals? Here's why. Proven studies of Hermetic principles are invaluable. A self mastery exercises are invaluable. Understanding metaphysical or spiritual teachings are invaluable. Understanding scientific and psychological integration is absolutely imperative if you are going to meet all of your goals. Now, don't get overwhelmed by the terms, because by the time you finish this master series, you are going to understand it like no other. So, here's what we're going to be learning. You're going to be learning number one, first things first, getting clear on your goals to begin your journey. Master lesson number two, we're going to be teaching you how to use the law of mentalism and the power of inner blueprinting. And master lesson number three, I'm going to be teaching you how to use the law of correspondence and frequency to get into alignment with what you desire, what you want to experience. And in lesson number four, we're going to be teaching you how to use the law of vibration and energy management to elevate your consciousness, because consciousness is what creates, and you are a creator, my love. In master lesson number five, we're going to be using the law of cause and effect and subconscious reprogramming to create your desired experiences. Moving into master lesson number six, I am going to be teaching you how to use the law of rhythm and strategic action to support your goals. Because if you do not understand how to cultivate, you don't get to keep what you've attracted. And then finally, in master lesson number seven, we're going to be using the integration of alignment to cultivate our new reality, which is incredibly important. And so I am honored that you have chosen me to walk with you along your journey to manifest the life that you not only love, but the life that you desire, and trusting me to give you the formulas to begin activating the principles that you already have within you. So let's dive in. First things first, Divine Design Master Class and Series number one. First things first, let's get clear on our goals. Now, clarity is currency. I want you to say this with me. Clarity is currency. If you don't know what you want, how can the universe deliver it to you? Why does this matter? Clarity isn't just a mindset, it's an energetic command to the universe. And most people are manifesting chaos because they haven't given clear, congruent direction. Incoherence in thought, incoherence in emotions and behaviors sends mixed signals, mixed frequencies, which is why so many people feel stuck or like they're moving backwards, or even that they aren't receiving consistent results, but inconsistent results. You cannot align with what you haven't defined. So when you're unclear, your energy becomes fragmented. Your thoughts say one thing, but your emotions, they say a totally different thing. What you say and what you feel are in incoherence, and your behaviors contradicts both of those things. Again, sending mixed signals to the universe as to what you need exactly, as to what you want exactly. This creates what is called energetic incoherence, meaning your vibration is scattered. Your vibration is inconsistent or contradictory. And the quantum field does not respond to confusion, my love. It responds to cohesion. You cannot attract what you haven't defined. You can't align with what you haven't claimed. And you cannot manifest what you keep changing your mind about. Clarity is not just a mental preference, it is a spiritual technology. Pardon me. It is a spiritual and technology and an energetic signature that tells the universe what frequencies to respond to. So when you're unclear, your energy becomes fragmented, your thoughts say one thing, your emotions feel in an entirely different rhythm, and your behaviors contradicts both. This creates again. Now I want you to pay attention. This creates what is called energetic incoherence, meaning your vibration is scattered, inconsistent, or contradicting. In the quantum field, God concept, heaven does not respond to confusion. It responds to alignment. It responds to symbolism. It responds to energy and frequency. You cannot attract what you haven't defined yet. So the deeper truth is clarity is a command, not a suggestion. I'm going to say that again. Clarity is a command, not a suggestion. When your thoughts, feelings, and body align behind a single focus intention, you become the magnetic field of congruence. You don't need to chase, so stop chasing. What you need to do is get into alignment, and that is going to automatically draw whatever it is you wish to desire, you wish to experience into your world, into your reality. But most people are unintentionally manifesting chaos. They are manifesting disappointment and stagnation because they are broadcasting to the universe uncertainty, with lack, with fear. So, an example is, let's say, hypothetically speaking, I want more money, but you fear receiving it. Now, why do you fear receiving this? Now, that would require you to understand mental programming, dominant mental programming. So let's say you want money, let's say you want love, but still consciously, unconsciously don't think, don't believe, don't know you're worthy of it. Guess what? The universe isn't going to give you what you want. It's going to give you according to your dominant core frequency, the frequency of your dominant core programs that no longer serve you. So if you want peace and you continually attract chaos, this means that you need to pay attention and tweak and change the frequency, starve the old frequencies that is saying you like chaos, you want chaos, you're addicted to stress. We don't want to create vibrational mismatch. We want to create exactly what we desire, want, and need. So let me give you some more backing. Scientifically, neuroscience shows us that mental clarity sharpens the brain reticular activating system, which in short is your RAS, which filters your awareness and helps you recognize aligned opportunities and patterns. When we talk about metaphysics, clarity collapses potential into form by collapsing quantum probability into one chosen outcome, which means if your dominant core database programs are aligned with what you feel, then that sends a clear message to the universe as to what exactly to give you. When we talk about spiritually, clarity is devotion. It's declaring to the universe that what? I'm ready. I'm confident. And I just don't believe, I know what I desire. I trust in what I desire. And I will manifest what I desire because all of those aspects are now in alignment. And the moment your clarity becomes non negotiable, so does your alignment, my loves. All right, now. So, What else will you learn? We're going to be diving deep into why your subconscious blocks your goals when they're not defined precisely. We're going to be diving deeper into the number one reason most goals don't manifest. Hint, hint, inner conflict equals energetic contradiction. We're also going to be diving into how to craft a frequency driven goal statement that aligns with your subconscious mind. And finally, I'm going to give you some practical exercises because application, without application, what are we doing? So, I'm going to be giving you exercises so you can learn how to apply and then cultivate what you are manifesting. This is going to teach you how to move from vague wanting to specific, energetic commanding. That's what we want, my loves. So, let's get into it. Why does our subconscious blocks our goals when we're not clearly defining it precisely and with intention? The deeper reason is the subconscious mind functions through patterns and clarity. If your goals are vague, it can't build the mental or emotional programs required to pursue them. It reverts to old autopilot, unhealthy behavior patterns, which do what? Are likely tied to lack, fear, scarcity, uncertainty, and for sure, inconsistency. So, in this exercise, I'm going to be showing you how you can unblock your subconscious programming. And point number one, you need to understand your subconscious is your GPS system. You're the one that puts the address in, you're the one that commands it, you're the one that directs it. So, direct, my love, because you're the director of reality. You're the creator of your reality. You predict, you suggest, you command, you manifest what you want to experience, whether you like it or not. Second, no GPS can navigate somewhere it isn't programmed to go. You must program it. It needs an exact destination. So if you want to go to Love Lane, you cannot be entering an address to Foolish Land. You can't be entering into your GPS Unlovers Lane. Your GPS, your programming needs to be exact, precise, with clear intent. So don't just write your goals using specific sensory rich language. An example of that would be something vague. I want financial freedom. And I hear this a lot with my mentees. What do you mean by I want financial freedom? Let's get specific. Let's get very precise in what we want. Let's get real clear. So instead of you putting in the address called I want financial freedom, let's put in the address, I receive $500 a month. You insert your desired amount, but we're going to use 500 as the example. So let's repeat it. I receive $500 a month of passive income from two digital offers. Insert your service or your product that sells even when I am asleep. Now, I want to pause right here for a second. Please don't misunderstand me. The prefix for alignment is align. In order for you to be in alignment with something, you need to be taking active steps to get aligned with what you want to become in alignment with. So we're going to avoid contradicting statements. We're going to knock them right out the park. We're going to send them back. We're going to return to sender because they don't belong here no more. So no more saying, I want wealth. We're going to be specific. What type of wealth do you want? Put a dollar value on it. And you cannot say you want more financial freedom, more financial wealth, different streams of income if you secretly don't know you deserve it. You got to know you deserve it. You have to know you want it. You have to claim it as is it is already yours. Use repetition plus visualization plus aligned feelings of already having it. Most people misinterpret or misunderstand this practice, right? Most people wait to feel excitement, to feel gratitude, to feel joy, to feel an overwhelming sense of serendipities when they have what they wanted. No, that's not it. Remember, I told you I'm going to show you how to accelerate your healing, how to accelerate your growth. Feel what you need to feel before you even get what caused the feeling of happiness, the feeling of joy, feel gratitude, thank the universe, thank God, thank your ancestors, thank nature, appreciate it, feel how it feels to already have it. It doesn't matter if you currently disbelieve it or not, because guess what? Your subconscious, unconscious, and preconscious and your body isn't able to differentiate from what's true and from what's imagined. Imagine, my love, imagine and bring it to fruition. Again, repetition imprints the goal in the subconscious. Feel it, my love. Feel it, my love. Feel it as if it is already real. And don't you dare dim your light or lower your tone simply because others don't understand the power that you are emitting, the power that you are commanding with. And just to give you an added note to why your subconscious blocks your goals when they're not defined precisely. In order for you to reprogram your subconscious, you must feed it. Remember, I say, what you feed gains power and what you starve loses its power. So, to reprogram your subconscious, the accelerated version, you must begin to feed what you want it to do and starve what no longer serves you. Feed it with precision, with purpose, with emotional fuel, because that's how new neural pathways are created, are built, and are fired. Neurons that fire together, wire together, my love. What does that even mean, Venus? The scientific meaning is when you think a thought, your brain sends an electrical signal through a neural pathway. So if you repeatedly think the same thought, especially with emotion aligned with it, attached to it, the same neurons activate again and again. So whatever the thought is, positive or negative, helpful or unhelpful, that's what's going to be magnified. That's what you're feeding. So we're going to starve all of the naysayers' thoughts. We're going to starve all of the negative thoughts. We're going to starve our negative internal dialogue. And over time, with this repetition, it's going to strengthen the connection between those neurons. It is almost like building a mental highway, my loves. We are under construction, okay? In this finished product, I don't promise anything. What I am going to do is tell you these principles and practices are indisputable and they work because I work them every day. And other people who are living the absolute best lives also work them every day. So the more you activate a certain thought, emotional response, the more hardwired it becomes. You begin to starve the programs that no longer serve you and feed the programs that's going to give you what you want, need, and or desire in the reality that you deserve and love to live in. This is how habits and behaviors are created, and even identities are formed at this neural level. Now, when we talk about a little bit about the psychological meaning, thoughts that are frequent become familiar, and what's familiar feels safe, which is why a lot of us feel safe in lack. A lot of us feel safe in confusion. A lot of us feel safe in contemplation. A lot of us feel safe in our comfortability. A lot of us feel safe in our struggle. Why? Because it's familiar. We don't want to be familiar with struggle no more. We don't want to be familiar with slavery no more. We don't want to be familiar with victimship no more. We don't want to be familiar with being powerless no more. We want to be familiar with every opposite of everything that I just mentioned. For example, if someone constantly thinks, hey, you know what? I'm not good enough. That I can't have him, right? He's just out of my league, or she just out of my league. That thought right there eventually comes your default identity. Who told you that you wasn't worthy and undeserving of a certain build, a certain character, a certain type of man? Who told you that? Expel it and return to sender from which it came. That is not your identity. Your brain literally wires itself to think, feel, and respond as if that belief is true. Speak, think what you want to be true, and it will materialize as facts. This creates predictable emotional patterns, behaviors, and even the outcomes, my love. So it is absolutely important that you understand how to unblock your subconscious dominant old negative programming. So when neurons fire and wire together through repetition and emotion, they become energetic frequencies. It becomes your energetic signature. It becomes a clear message to the universe that says, oh, she's ready for more abundance. She's ready for wealth. She's ready for different streams of income. She's proven herself or himself to be disciplined, to be accountable, to be trusting, to be worthy. Those frequencies become energetic, and the body emits exactly that. And the quantum field responds to exactly that. What you repeatedly think, especially emotionally invest in, becomes magnetic. They become your magnetic signal, attracting very similar experiences into your life. This is why Dr. Joe Dispenza emphasizes aligning new thoughts with elevated emotions like love, gratitude, possibility, not survival, not fear, not doubt, not lack, not unworthiness, because you will continually attract exactly that. A part of creating your new desired reality is changing your life. And in order to change your life and create the experiences that you wish to create, you must fire new thoughts on purpose with intent. So let's dive into the number one reason why most goals don't manifest. Inner conflict equals energetic contradiction. If what you consciously say you want is in conflict with your unconscious beliefs, your frequency becomes distorted and nothing aligns. The deeper meaning is your conscious desires are like your voice, a voice speaking your intentions out loud so the universe and earth and everything above, below, and everything in between can hear it. So if you're saying, I want to attract more money, I'm ready for healthy relationships, I deserve to be successful, but your subconscious programmed mind is the energetic engine and it holds 95% of your deeply rooted beliefs, emotional imprints, and conditioned programs. If those are negative or contrary or not in alignment with what you actually want, again, they're going to send scattered signals, which causes confusion in the universe. God concept doesn't operate like that. So if deep down your subconscious believes that money always leaves me, I never have enough, if you're constantly saying, well, I'm broke or I ain't got it, if you're constantly feeling unworthy of love, like love is the equivalent to pain and suffering, or success is isolating you, then your internal frequency becomes incoherent, meaning your outer signal is saying yes, but your inner signal is saying no. That's contradictory, my love. What you say on the inside must match how you feel on the outside, and what you feel on the outside must match what you think on the inside. Scientifically speaking, the energetic explanation is the heart and brain communicates electromagnetically. My loves, you are literally a phenomenal magnet. When your thoughts and emotions don't match, i.e., what you think abundance, what you think about abundance, what you feel about abundance, what you think about lack, what you feel about lack, the bioelectromagnetic fields becomes chaotic. The quantum field, which responds to the energetic precision and coherence, receives distorted data. Let's make up our minds. This is why it is important for you to, first things first, get very clear and specific, precise, and intentional about what it is you want, down to the very minute detail. You might still manifest things, but it will be delayed, inconsistent, or misaligned with what you truly desire. Why is alignment non negotiable? Your words, emotions, beliefs must be in harmony to create lasting transformation. What you feed gains power, what you starve loses its power. Just because you attract it don't mean you're going to keep it. You don't keep what you don't cultivate. In order for you to keep whatever it is you're manifesting, attracting, or materializing, you also have to cultivate it. Think of it like this. Think of it like a symphony. If one instrument is out of tune, the whole piece feels off. And if you're in tune to music, you can hear every misaligned note or every note that is in harmony. Your frequency works the very same way. So, to manifest what you desire, to manifest your desired experiences, your subconscious programming must be reconditioned, i.e., reprogrammed to match your now conscious intentions. Otherwise, your reality will continue to reflect the dominant programs. And oftentimes, these are the programs of lack, scarcity, unworthiness, low self esteem, okay? And we don't want to signal that to the universe. So the deeper reason why, if what you consciously say you want is in conflict with your unconscious beliefs, your frequency becomes distorted. So I want you to make sure you do your part, you do your due diligence, and practice the exercise that I have on the screen. I designed it specifically to be in alignment with you manifesting exactly what you want, need, and or desire to experience. All right, my loves. Now, how are we going to craft a frequency? How are we going to craft a frequency driven goal statement that aligns with your subconscious mind? Well, here it goes. The blueprint. As I said, I honor my word. Okay. I walk it like I talk it. And as promised, this is the deeper reason why. Your words are spells, they are commands, they are messengers, they are powerful. Your words create or destroy. And when your goal is encoded with emotion, the vision, and clarity, it becomes magnetic to the quantum field. This is where all the magic happens, and it is easily accepted by the subconscious. So practice this exercise. Use the DEF formula. Your desire plus your emotion plus your frequency manifests and materializes your goal. Ask yourself, what do you want? Ask yourself, what will it feel like if you have it? Ask yourself, what higher version of you is calling what you want in? Begin your sentences with I am, I feel, I know, I trust, I command, my love. This speaks directly to your subconscious mind and activates your true identity, your purest identity, and the level of alignment. Include time, space, emotional tone, confidence. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do your due diligence and complete the exercises. Now let's move into how to move from vague wanting to specific energetic commanding. Why? The quantum field again responds to certainty and specificity. A vague desire sends a weak, scattered frequency like trying to tune into a radio station while moving through static. You cannot hear it, my love. The quantum field, the invisible, intelligent field of energy that responds to thoughts, feelings, symbols, frequency, is always listening. Your subconscious never shuts off, my love. But it does not respond to hopes, wishes, dreams, or maybes. It responds to certainty, coherence, and resonance. When your desires is vague, you're energetic, signal becomes scattered and weak. You're essentially sending a blurry transmission to the field, honey, and that's not what we want to do. That's not what you want to do now, is it? So we're going to imagine saying to the universe, I want more. But your vibration is, I don't know what more I want. I'm not sure. I don't believe. I don't know. I don't trust. Your wants is more like, yeah, I want more money. Baby, I have the money that I need. I have everything that I want, need, and desire. And in exchange, I show people how to do the same. In exchange, I offer my love. I offer my care. I offer my patience. Remember, there's always the law of exchange that we need to abide by because the universal laws governs us. So just like trying to tune into a radio station while standing in the middle of static, baby, you keep adjusting the dial, keep adjusting, keep switching, keep shifting, keep tuning the channel until it matches your desired frequency, your desired outcome fully, not halfway. So think of it like this: frequency signal, every clear desire is like a specific radio frequency. 88.7, healthy relationship. 91, 92.1, inner peace and self trust. 90.3, consistent money flow. We're going to put a number on that. Consistent 500K a month. Consistent 1K a month. Consistent 100. Listen, whatever it is, but hold on, don't misinterpret it. Remember, I said don't confuse the mind. So when you're unclear or mentally inconsistent, your frequency keeps bouncing. Know what you want. Don't just believe it. Don't just hope, right? Don't just wish. Know it. Command it. Demand it, because you are authorized to. You've always been. The universe can't match your frequency if you haven't chosen what you want and are clear and it's consistent, right? In quantum physics, the act of observation collapses the waves of infinite possibilities. So, baby, create, because everything is infinite, even you. And until you learn to define what you want, it remains unformed energy, my love. Now, this concludes the first master lesson in designing your reality, creating your desired reality. Self-mastery exercise number 2. This is a bonus. This is a declaration. This is the desired declaration ritual that you are going to implement. Use the steps below. They are very clear and precise. 1, write down one specific goal, whether it's money, love, health, more opportunities. Okay, don't move on to the next goal until that one goal comes into fruition and you manifest it. All right, you need to become familiar. You need to see the proof. You need for that one goal to materialize. That's also going to build your confidence moving forward and manifesting the rest of your goals, no matter which level and season of life you're in, too. Right underneath that, you're going to put, why do you want it? The surface level answer. Why do you want it? The deeper answer. What do I truly wish to experience with my desired goal? Be very specific on your reasoning. What would it feel like if you already have it? Define it, redefine it into a final sentence. I desire, fill it in, because I deserve and desire to fill it in, and experience dot 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 dot. Fill it in, my loves. Command it. No one is coming to save you. You have to be your priority. You have to be your number one priority. And so here's a deeper truth. The clearer the image in your mind, the stronger the pull from the universe. Let me say that again. The clearer the image is in your mind, the stronger the pull from the universe is, my loves. This is the integration ritual. Read your final desired sentence daily, 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 daily. Record yourself if you can, or just make sure you're saying your new desired affirmations, and make sure your feelings and emotions match them with confidence and authority. And once you're comfortable with your new affirmations, baby, keep speaking it, keep feeling it, keep imagining it, keep aligning your brain and heart together. This is what we call brain and heart coherence. Now, congratulations, my love. You've completed part one. First things first, getting clear on your goals. Boundless gratitude for granting me the honor of joining you on your journey to master self and shape your new reality. This masterclass goes beyond the popular manifestation trends, my love. So I know it's not like another. And this goes beyond spiritual catchphrases. So infinite gratitude to you. And I look forward to seeing you in part two of Divine Design, a scientific, metaphysical, and spiritual master series for self mastery. The proven formulas to create the life you love, desire, and deserve to experience. Until next time.